we're here with another edition of Not Very Farm. Before I drop my frickin' churro. Anyway, these are homemade Tio Pepe Churros. Yeah. We did, we air fried them, right? We air fried them. And then we took the Boysenberry Bombs, crushed them up, made Boysenberry Sugar, and we put them on the Boysenberry, or put them on the churro, and, there's also cinnamon sugar on here. They are not quite as evenly covered as the ones in the photos, but I don't know, they look pretty good. So we're just gonna try this and see what it's like. They are interesting, but big. Okay, so because we took the Boysenberry Bombs and we crushed them up, and they're not like real sugar, they use, it's kind of hard to explain, but they use like a flavored sugar at the parks. They use it on some of the cookies and stuff, actually. But because we use the Boysenberry Bombs, it's got this weird kind of like candy taste. If you've ever been to Disney... Oh, by the way, the Tio Pepe's churros are basically the same as the Disneyland churros. But if you've ever been to Disneyland, and sometimes for seasonal purposes, or for a while, I think they were just selling them in Fantasyland, they had these strawberry churros. They were like bright red, reddish pink. This was back in like the early 2000s. I don't know if they still have them. Obviously haven't been to Disneyland in a while. But they had this really weird like candy taste, and the sugar used to clump together kind of like this. But they were a lot more evenly covered. I don't know what they did to do that, but these remind me of that, just with like a like boysenberry taste instead of the sort of the strawberry churros that they used to sell tasted like those little granny strawberry candies had been crushed up and then sprinkled on the churros. They didn't taste like... They also have like strawberry, what do you call it? Cotton candy, where they have like strawberry flavored sugar and they spin it. But this was more like they had taken candy and turned it back into sugar, rather than like it was a flavored sugar, because it like clumps together and it tastes like candy. It's a little bit different because it's the like corn syrup and stuff when you make candy. So yeah, it's interesting. I would definitely say if you're missing churros and you can find the Tio Pepe's churros and you have an air fryer or a regular fryer, or you're willing to just fry them in oil, and you can get oil. That's a little bit dangerous though, so I would suggest caution if you're going to do that one. But, you know, I would definitely suggest these. These taste exactly like the Disneyland churros, except they are a teeny bit less thick. So there's not as much of the, like, sort of fluffy center. And they are way better than the churros at Knott's. The churros at Knott's are bad. It's because they don't fry them for long enough. I don't know what they teach their people who work there, but I have the same problem with the funnel cakes sometimes, where the funnel cakes come out to us like almost raw. They're cooked, but they are very near gooey in the center, and it's not great. And like, I personally would prefer they overcooked them rather than undercooked them, because the doughy texture is really unpleasant. And the same thing goes for the churros. The because they have the filled churros, so you can put like jam and stuff in the middle. They're pretty good. I like them better with the fillings than I like them by themselves, but the holiday churros that they sell are always just the churro, and then it's usually been dipped in some kind of frosting. And they're bad. They're almost always gooey in the center, and it's very unpleasant, and I just wish that they would overcook them instead of undercooking them, because if you overcook them, they at least get crunchy, which is not... Most people prefer crunchy over undercooked, I think, so, yeah. Anyway, this is good. I would eat this again. I would probably eat this at the park if they ever started serving. Well, they'll probably use actual boysenberry sugar instead of what we did, but I would eat it if it was like this. I would hope it was more evenly covered than this, but you never know. They don't cover their elotes very well sometimes. I've gotten some weird elotes at the park, so this might be another one of those situations if they ever did it. But yeah, I'm gonna take another bite of this, and I will see you all in the next one.